Christmas won't be Christmas without presents. It's so dreadful to be poor.
I don't think it's fair for some girls to have lots of pretty things and other girls nothing at all.
We've got father and mother and each other.
We haven't got father, and we shall not have him for a long time. You know, the reason Mother proposed not having any presents this Christmas was because it's going to be a hard winter for everyone, and she thinks we ought not to spend money for pleasure when our men are suffering so in the army. We can't do much, but we can make our little sacrifices and ought to do it gladly. But I'm afraid I don't.
But I don't think the little we should spend would do much good. We've each got $1, and the army wouldn't be much help by our doing that. I agree not to expect anything from Mother or you, but I do want to buy him a book.
I plan to spend mine in new music.
I should get a new box of drawing pencils. I really need them.
Mother didn't say anything about our money, and she wouldn't wish us to spend it all. Let's each buy what we want and have a little fun. I'm sure we grew up hard enough to earn it.
Joe, you do use such slang words. It's really very undignified. Oh, don't, Joe. It's so boyish.
That's why I do it.
I detest rude, unladylike girls.
I hate affected nimmity-pimmity chits.
Oh, girls, don't argue.
Beth is right. You are old enough to leave off boyish tricks and behave better, Josephine. It didn't matter so much when you were a little girl, but now you are so tall. And turn up your hair. You should remember that you are a young lady.
I ain't, and if turning on my hair makes me one, I'll wear my hair in 2 tails till I'm 20. I hate to think I have to grow up and be Miss March and wear long gowns and be as prim as China Aster. It's bad enough being a girl when I like boys' games, work, and manners. And I can't get over my disappointment in not being a boy, and it's worse than ever now, for I'm dying to go and fight with Papa, but I can only stay at home and knit like some poky old woman.
Oh, poor
Joe.
As for you, Amy, you are altogether too particular and prim. Your airs are funny now, but you'll grow up an affected little goose if you don't take care. I like your nice manners and refined ways of speaking when you don't try to be elegant, but your absurd words are as bad as Joe's slang.
I'm just trying to improve my vocabulary. I'm just going to ignore such coarseness.
Oh, how furious you make me.
Oh, a letter. Maybe it's from Father.
Oh yeah, I hope it's from Father.
It is from Father. Shall we open it or wait till Mother comes home?
Oh, I could never wait.
Meg, you were supposed to be Mother's helper when she's not here. You read it. You have the authority.
Stop it, girls. All right, let me read it.
Oh, do you think that's what it could be? Read it, Meg, read it.
My dear family, this will be a very short letter before we move camp again, but I do want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I would have liked more than anything else to spend this holiday with you, but it looks like it will be at least a year before I see you all again. My dear daughters, help and obey your mother. Do your duty faithfully, so that when I come home to you, I may be prouder than ever of my little women.
I am a selfish pig. But I truly try to be better so he may be disappointed in me.
We all will. I think too much of my looks, and hate to work, but won't anymore if I can help it.
And I'll try to be what he loves to call me, a little woman, and try not to be as rough and wild.
Remember all the lovely times we had with Father last summer? Remember when we went out there where our flowers and arbors, and there were so many pretty things. We all stood and sung for joy out there in the sunshine.
Let's cheer up before Mommy comes home. I know. Let's rehearse our play how we're going to do for her.
You know what I made for the play? A bit of jewelry of gold paper for me to wear. Won't that be perfect, Joe?
Perfectly jolly. Come here, Amy. Let's work on your scene. You're a stiffer poker in that.
I can't help it. I never saw anyone faint, and I don't choose to make myself all black and blue, tumbling flat as you do. If I can go down easily, I'll drop. If I can't, I shall fall into a chair and be graceful. I don't care if Hugo does come at me with a pistol.
Do it like this. Clasp your hands so, and stammer across the stage crying frantically. Rodrigo, save me! Save me!
Rodrigo, save me! Save me!
It's no use. Do your best when the time comes, and if the audience shouts, don't blame me. Come here, Meg, let's try your
shall never marry you, Hugo, though you keep me prisoner till I am old and gray. Mine heart belongeth to Rodrigo. Is that right, Joe?
It's the best we've had yet.
I don't see how you can write such splendid things. Joe, you're a regular Shakespeare.
Not quite, but I would like to do Macbeth. If only we had a trapdoor for Banquo. I always wanted to do the killing scene. Is that a dagger I see before me?
No, it's Beth's knitting needle with a ball of yarn stuck on it.
Oh, I'll get it.
We should practice the gong, too. Start us, Beth.
Look at this.
I never saw such a beautiful bouquet.
And look at those pastries!
Joe?
It was a present from our new neighbor, the Lawrence boy. I do like his manners, but he seems very shy.
I met him already, when our cat ran away. He brought her back, and we talked over the fence, all about cricket and how... But now Meg is so prim, she won't let me speak to him at we pass.
And you know what else? He invited us all over to party at his house tomorrow evening. Isn't that elegant-ish?
Won't it be marvelous to go to a party? What shall we wear?
What's the use of asking that when we know we were going to wear our poplins? Because it's the only thing we have.
If only I had a silk. I think I would die for a silk dress.
Our pops look enough like silk. They're nice enough for us, and they're nice enough for us. Yours is as good as new, but I forgot the burn and the tear in mine. Whatever shall I do? The burn shows horridly, and I can't get it out.
I'll try and fix it for you, Joe.
That's what you get for standing so near the fire. You are so clumsy.
You must sit still all you can and keep your back out of sight. The front is all right.
I shall put this ribbon in my hair, and maybe Mother will lend me her little pearl pin, and my new slippers are lovely, and my gloves will do, though they aren't as nice as I like.
My gloves are spoiled with lemonade, and I can't get any new ones. So I have to go. I'll just have to go without them.
You must have gloves, or I won't go. Gloves are more important than anything else. You can't dance without them, and if you don't, I should be so mortified.
And I'll stay still.
You can't ask Mother for new ones. They are so expensive, and you are so careless. Can't you fix them in some way?
I can have my hands clutched so no one will see the stains. That's all I can do. Oh, I'll tell you how we can manage. Let's each carry a good one and have one bad one. Isn't that a nifty idea?
Your hands are bigger than mine, and you'll stretch my glove dreadfully.
Then I'll go without them. I don't care what people say.
You can wear my glove, only don't stain it.
And don't put your hands behind your back and say, Christopher Columbus, will you?
Don't worry.
I don't like this collar. Do you think I can borrow yours, Meg?
Come on, let's see what I have.
I'll try and fix your gloves, Joe.
Beth, how do we do without you? You remind me of the essence of a flower. A rose. No, a violet, I think. Sing for me, Beth, dear, please.
Good.